লগে লগে যাইতেছে উইনের সাথে র্যাঙ্ক ডাইট খেতে পারে
হ্যালো 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 অনেকদিন পর আসলাম। আচ্ছা রনি ভাই কি অবস্থা? ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলবেন? না ভাই ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলবো না, জাস্ট র্যাঙ্ক পুশ, অনলি র্যাঙ্ক পুশ। আমার এই যে এই আইডিতে করবো আর কি। আর ফ্রেন্ডের আইডি F2P আইডি, ফুল F2P আইডি, কোনো পেইড কার্ড আছে বাট সব ফ্রিতে কাইন্ড অফ। গতকাল রাতে মোটামুটি অনেকটাই করে গেছিলাম আর কি। র্যাঙ্ক পুশ ডিভিশন 2 1700 প্লাস করে গেছিলাম গতকাল। একটা ম্যাচ বেরোয় গেছি, যাই হোক 1731 আছে। এটা এখন ট্রাই করবো ডিভিশন 1 রান করে নেওয়ার। ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ ভাই? না ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ না, আজকে এখন ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ না। লাইক করে দিয়েন, যারা লাইক করেন লাইক করে দিয়েন। আর কে কোন কত ডিভিশনে আছেন জানায়েন। ওকে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ। গতকাল কোনো স্ক্রিপ্ট পাই নাই, মেবি কয়টা প্রায় 14-15টার মতো ম্যাচ খেলছি, সিঙ্গেল লুজ ছিল না, স্ক্রিপ্ট খুব একটা পাই নাই। আজকে কি হবে বলা যাচ্ছে। ভাই ডিভিশনে কিভাবে যাব? ডিভিশন 1-এ খেলে যাবেন, খেলতে হবে, রেগুলার খেলতে হবে, এই তো। On SS to CF formation to CMF on DMF, okay. ফেস কই? ফেস তো নাই, ফোন যেটা ছিল ওইটাতে চার্জ নাই আর কি। আলাদা যেটাতে ফেস ক্যাম করা যাবে আর কি, ওটাতে চার্জ নেই।
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt.
He's having a shot!
First goal.
He's scored! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a
এটা
football
ভালো,
match.
কেউ নিছে না এটারে।
The movement
সেন্টার
so
ফরওয়ার্ড নেইমারের
precise.
প্যাকে
The
ম্যাক্সিমামই
finish
নেইমার নিয়ে
sumptuous.
ফেলছে।
Lexington
লিডস
are
খেল
such
নেইমার।
an adept counter-attacking team.
আমার
They
ফ্রেন্ডরা
produced
সিএফটা
something
নিছে,
out of nothing there. A
ভালো
few
পারফরমেন্স
seconds was all
করতেছে।
it took for them to convert a defensive
এখন উইং
situation
ফরমেশন
into a
কেমন
goal,
চলে
and
এখন
it's very impressive.
সবার কথা তো জানি না, বাট আমার কাছে তো ভালোই চলে।
So a breakthrough already. Can he get it through?
নেইমার
And he's picked it up out wide, looking for the run. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has been cleared. Tonali wins the duel this
নাইস
time.
ফিজিক্যালিটি।
Played back. Robson. And the return pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cleared
নেইমার দিয়ে
without
কিছু করা যায়।
complication. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that's superb. Martinez. Martinez takes control of it and he's on the move. Lovely. Martinez!
Nice.
And that's what you call
Neymar
inspired
103 হয় কেন?
goalkeeping.
Martinez clearly
Maybe
falling
manager
at the
issue.
beating of the keeper.
নাহলে তো হওয়ার কথা।
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And he's quick to get it clear again. Marquinhos. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was
pass
under
to
pressure.
CF.
Bellingham. It's gone out for a throw-in.
প্লেয়ারদের স্কিল অ্যাড করবো কীভাবে ভাই? ফার্স্ট স্কিলগুলো আপনারা 0 জিবির প্লেয়ার
15
কিনবেন।
minutes till half-time.
0 জিবির প্লেয়ার কিনা দেন ওই 0 জিবির প্লেয়ারে প্রতিটা প্লেয়ারে একটা করে স্কিল দিবেন। দেন ওই 0 জিবির প্লেয়ারে ইয়ে করতে হবে, মানে ট্রান্সফার কাইন্ড অফ। ওর নাম কি ওইটা?
Spread out to the left. Played back in.
আরে ভুলে গেলাম, ম্যাচটা শেষ করি।
1-0 here just before the break and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Roberto Carlos is
প্রতিটা 0 জিবির প্লেয়ারে একটা করে স্কিল দিয়ে রাখবেন।
Nice control. Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
আরে বাতিস তো।
What a dangerous ball. That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come
ডাবলটা
off, but
সেট
still
করলে অ্যাড হয় না,
very
অ্যাড হবে
good
না
quick
কেন?
thinking on
ভাই
his
ডিফেন্স
part.
প্যারা খুব খালি সিবি দিয়ে ম্যাচ আপ করে ফেলে।
Barcelona
প্লিজ
have their second corner now. Kilishoy gets it clear. Rijkaard out towards the flank.
There will be
Rijkaard gets it
time.
away. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
ভাই ডিফেন্স
And the
প্যারা
whistle goes for half-time.
খুব খালি সিবি দিয়ে ম্যাচ
A
আপ করে
very
ফেলে, বুঝি নাই
combative,
আপনাকে।
competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first
And a
half?
quick reminder
Lexington
Now
today,
we'll
really
go
have
to
looked very
2CF
good in
formation.
transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Number 18 coming on to replace him is
And the second half gets underway.
Lexington definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
আরে টোনালি
Tonali. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. Kilishoy is on his
পেনাল্টি না?
own.
হাই রে ভাই,
Kilishoy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this looks sharp. Ferdinand gets over and
গুড আফটারনুন
intercepts.
দাদা, চলে এলাম। আরে গুড আফটারনুন, গুড আফটারনুন।
And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception.
নাইস
Decent
পার্টনার।
progress down the left. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He has a look out. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No
ইমব্রুমের
messing
পাস দেয়া
about,
লাগতো।
just bludgeoned away. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Great ball, and he's in here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through, and the through ball. He's picked his way through. Robson. the shot!
Offside.
Lexington surely
Offside.
have to be commended for their drive
Hi,
and
hello, hello,
desire.
ভাই কি
Most
অবস্থা?
teams would be taking the easier
মোহাম্মদ আয়েজ
defensive
ভাই
route
hello.
by now.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rijkaard. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that pass isn't the
Rio
best.
Ferdinand.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly.
Okay,
And
fast
that's
pass win.
that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten.
লাইক করে দিন ভাই, যারা এখনো লাইক করেন না লাইক করে দিন। তুহিন JR3, ওকে, তুহিন জুনিয়র। পাঁচও ফর্মে, পিটার চেক ফর্মে, দুও ফর্মে আছে। One writing. Let's go. Friendly? No, we are not currently playing friendly. আমরা জাস্ট ডিভিশন পুশ দিতেছি।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game.
ডিভিশন খেলে
Sounds
ফ্রেন্ডলি
like a big
খেলবেন।
game.
ডিভিশন
Everyone
ডিভিশন
involved
অন
is
আগে
absolutely
দেখি
up
কত
for it.
যেতে পারি।
And we're underway. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
5-man ডিফেন্স
Roberto
লাইন নিয়ে
Carlos
আসছে মেবি।
got a long way forward to join the attack. And that's been
What a
intercepted.
block.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted. Neymar. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about
Radeon.
unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good
No,
too,
no, no, no,
and
no,
he never
বেশি আগে
seems to
পাস
lose
দিতেছে।
it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pacho.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some... Rafael Leao! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rafael Leao can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome, and
Obviously refreshing. And this is... And he
Mm.
shoots! And it's come back out to
Hi.
him. Pirlo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is
HP.
a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rijkaard. Half-time getting close now. And that has been clubbed
Smart
away.
assist.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's a foul in a
Assalamualaikum.
dangerous area.
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
The referee has shown him
আছি
a yellow
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভাই,
card.
মিজান ভাই আপনার কি অবস্থা?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And it's Tonali. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Tries the
Head.
big header.
Nice goal.
Goal! Half-time imminent. What a time
Smart
to
assist,
score.
smart assist, smart. Smart assist
Satisfyingly
is
simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither
লাইক করে দিন,
overly
যারা এখন লাইক
negative
করেন নাই
nor
লাইক করে দিন।
positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Substitution on the field.
Leading
Number
1-0 at the break.
21, Diego Forlan.
Here we go again then.
Rivaldo.
Lexington really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
একটা foul.
Coming on the field, number 9.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Batistuta.
Well, there is
Number
concern on the
22,
faces of the players standing
Mateo.
around him here.
Number 41, Rice. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Substitution
Rice.
in progress.
Rijkaard. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. He saw the date. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Onside red card.
Real pressure penalty this.
কি হলো? শান্ত ভাই, কি অবস্থা তোমার? এই তো ভাই ভালো। চলে যাই
A formality. We're level.
ওয়েবসাইট।
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Tonali. This is their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Now it's Neymar. And that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenged just a bit on the firm
Not
side.
foul.
Foul and a free kick in
Shad
a
ভাই
very
এটা একটু
dangerous
দেখবেন না
area.
ভাই আইডি
That's going to
রিঅ্যাকশন
be a
হ্যান ত্যান
booking.
কিছু করা হচ্ছে না জাস্ট গেম প্লে ডিভিশন র্যাঙ্ক পুশ হ্যান ত্যান এগুলোই
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Neymar plays it short, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. Neymar. And that's aimed into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Robson goes to finish! And it's hoisted clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can tries a shot!
ভাই
They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their
কোন
reward!
ধরে ট্রাই করতেছে গোল হয় না ফ্লাই গোল
One
খাই না হ্যাঁ
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled.
He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Looking to play him in, and he plays one through.
6 added
Well,
minutes
that
has been
might be that,
indicated.
Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a little off target. And we're done.
ব্রো
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. And
ভাই আমারটা করে দিলেন না আর ফ্রেন্ডটা করে দিতে পারতেছি না আবার আপনারটা ওরটাই তো হয় না এখনো ওকে 3CB ফরমেশন রাইগেটে সিবিতে খেলাইতেছে রিও ফার্দিনান্দ 2DMF 3MF 2CF ওকে আর আমি এতে উইং ফরমেশন তাহলে ডিভিশন 1 ডান দিয়ে
what a
দিলাম
scene we
সেই
have
সেই
here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium.
Main
And the
editor.
players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Tonali making his 200th appearance today. I guess That's the most significant team use.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first...
And the shot!
No,
Wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
No
It's
block
almost as
from
if the
Pacho.
defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, Shad, surely!
come on.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try.
সেম গোল অপোনেন্টের হলো বাট আমারটা
Thinks
সেভ
just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, can they get him away?
ভাই কি করতেছে
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
এগেইনস্ট
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kilitsoy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Takes aim and he's got Tor.
হাই ক্লিন হেড
That's a half-decent try.
Kilitsoy
What
certainly
the-
knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. And it's Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Drogba. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He is through here. There's the shot.
নাইস গোল
Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
2 added minutes have
There's
been
the
indicated.
shots!
হাই
He got rid because he was under pressure.
ফুরিট স্ক্রিপ্টিং শুরু হয়ে গেছে আর কি মেন থিং
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the
And a
manager
quick reminder
should be
today
pretty
to
happy
please
that his
take
side
all
managed to
the
come in on
located
level
by the
terms.
entrance
Things seem to
gate.
be going
Thank you
a little
very
against
much
them,
for your
but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম
at
ওয়ালাইকুম
1-1.
আসসালাম সাবির রহমান ভাই কি অবস্থা আপনার
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Lexington are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played back in. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now there's a fine Neymar! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
ভালো না ভাই, মন খারাপ কেন ভাই? আমার এই যে স্ক্রিপ্টিংটা দিতেছে, আমার যে মন খারাপ আপনার বেশি।
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And he's there to get it away. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
And the shot!
Nice goal by Neymar.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
Aare,
Now all they need is to
কি বাজি
try and
লইলে?
maintain it.
Pacho.
না
Ah, he's given it away. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tonali looking to penetrate opposition lines. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Kilitsoy! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here comes the corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. So that's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Neymar goes short. And it's Roberto Carlos. Takes a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Forlan. Robson. Robson has a look inside the box. Hangs one. Big header! And that would have won
এই
it.
হিটটা
Just
ভিতরে
got
নিতে
too
পারলো না
eager
বলে।
there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
He won't be happy with that one. And he's found a way past. He's one-on-one. Big chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's a corner.
কয়টা সেভ দিবে? সেভ দেওয়ার উপরেই আছে। কিন্তু অপোনেন্টে বের করে দিল না আমারে বের করে দিল। Opponent left 65 আর অল্প কিছু ম্যাচ লাগে। Again, Bangladeshi opponent. যে অ্যাটাকিং বহুত অ্যাটাকিং ফরমেশন ভাই, লেফট উইং রাইট উইং এসএস পিএফ দেখা যাক। লাইক করে দিন ভাই, যারা এখন লাইক করে না লাইক করে দিন।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
আরে অফসাইড।
Roberto Carlos finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Now Housen. Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. Van Basten. He's in space and looking for options. Czech deals with that nice and simple.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Cross into the... Up he goes!
Nice goal.
And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, shooting chance!
What a goal, what a goal, what a goal.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to...
Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Tonali trying to keep this in.
Nice save.
The keeper gets his hands on it. 30 minutes gone. Rijkaard. Tonali. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot could be on. Oh, that's neat. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Donatoni. He's going for goal! It's
Che.
everyone's ball now.
বেচারা চেকের কাছে
On
এসে
ball,
আটকে
looking
যাচ্ছে।
to counter. Tonali. Robson
2 added minutes has been
looking
indicated.
for the run. Now Robson. And it's made its way to him. There's the shot!
আরে
A
ক্লিন
really
গোল
close
হইতো একটা।
shave and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Lexington clearly have plenty of cause to be happy,
আর
Peter,
একটু
but
জোরে টাচ
they'll
করলে
need
মনে
to
হয় গোলটা হয়ে
resist
যেত।
the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things
লাইক
still
করে দিন ভাই,
possible.
যারা এখন লাইক করে না লাইক করে দিন।
And we're underway again. Bops him off
Yeah,
it and
foul
wins
now.
back the ball. Oh, he's taken it. Oh, it's a great ball. Robson!
Come on.
And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball.
Rio Ferdinand.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish!
সেরা গোল। এটা গতকাল রাতের আইডি না ভাই, না ভাই এটা গতকাল রাতের আইডি। গতকাল রাতের আইডি হবে না কেন?
And they are
সব তো
pulling
সেমই
clear
আছে।
here.
রিও ফার্দিনান্ড,
And
পাচ্চো,
a
লেফট
trademark
উইংয়ে
move
লেফট
into
ব্যাকে
the
কার্লোস,
inevitable.
দেন
And
সেন্টার
that's
ফরওয়ার্ডে
it.
ওই সেম ফ্রি সেন্টার
So
ফরওয়ার্ড,
thank you very much, Jim, for
তারপর
joining me. That
পটের
brings us to the
এমবিএমও,
end of our
এই
coverage.
তো সব তো
So
সেম।
from us both, a very good evening.
1783। We have to win two more matches. Then I think we would be in Division 1. Okay, balanced idea এটা। কোডটা ভালো।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Rijkaard. Kilitshoy. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Robson. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence.
হ্যাঁ, বাজে ম্যাচ হবে
It's
একটা।
Vieri!
জাস্ট প্রেসিং, মানে
It's off
প্রেস চাপ দিয়ে
target
ধরে
by
রাখতে
quite a way.
অপোনেন্ট। এদের সাথে খেলা মজা পাওয়া যায় না।
That's a little off target. Played back in, and it's Tonali. Tonali showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he certainly
এই
wasn't
যে
in the
অল
mood to
টাইম
take any
জাস্ট
risks.
দৌড়াবে
Close
দৌড়াবে
accurate
প্রেস
pass.
করবে।
That's headed upfield.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
No goals as yet. And he shoots!
এটা সেভ দিয়ে দিল।
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's having a shot! He can get that clear. Triol cuts out the pass. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cole. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the
Like we
keeper.
didn't
That's
like
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
এদের সাথে খেলে একদম মজা পাওয়া যায় না ভাই।
Neymar with the short one. Can he finish? And that
পুরোটা
has
ম্যাচ
received
জাস্ট
nods of
পেস
approval
আপ
from the
দিয়ে দূরে
bench.
থাকবে।
Corner number 2 then.
ফরমেশন চেঞ্জ করতে হবে।
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres. Can he get it through? Now it's Vieri. Shapes to shoot! Tonali. He won't be happy with that one. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Picks out Breeze, having a
Yeah.
shot!
আরো চাপ প্রেস।
A finish of
আর
true
প্রেস
class.
চাপ দিয়ে ধরে থাকবে তো থাকবেই,
The
আমার নাম
movement
নাই।
so precise.
And even ওদের
The
ডিফেন্সও হয়ে যায়।
finish sumptuous.
আর কিচ্ছু
Well,
করা
it's an
লাগে না, জাস্ট
example of
প্রেস চাপ দিয়ে ধরে থাকো।
counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here.
হুম।
Foul and a free kick in a very
আর
dangerous
বল না
area.
পাইলে স্লাইডিং, লাল কার্ড দে, হলুদ কার্ড।
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it though.
Cole. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Lexington really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 4.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents
Neymar.
out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Goes for a shot!
নাইস গোল
He
বানিয়ে।
scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of
এখনো
movement,
কত বাকি
the
ডিভিশন ওর হতে?
certainty of finish.
বেশি বাকি
Yeah,
নেই।
and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Big chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
ফিজিক্যালিটি নাই
Well,
একটু,
the moans
এটা
and
একটু
groans
সমস্যা
from the stands now are
PF-টার।
very audible.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Cole. Time and again they are repelled. Tonali. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot!
Um,
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Caceres. That has not gone well. Tonali. Kilitshoy with 2 goals already to his name. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through.
আরে
Well,
কি
he got
বললাম
rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Robson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And goal!
একটা হেল্প করবেন ভাই বলেন কি ধরনের হেল্প
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's delightful. Puyol. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Pacho. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's been won straight back. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee has his
আমি ডিভিশন অন করেছি অনেক কষ্ট আপনারা একটু র্যাঙ্ক বাড়িয়ে দিবেন তাহলে দেবো এখন আর ডিভিশন অন যেহেতু করে ফেলছেন তাহলে তো আর মানে কোনো দরকার নাই
Zanetti proves too strong. Roberto Carlos. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Neymar.
what is all name
Oh, this boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.
আমি অনেকে খেলছি সোশ্যাল পার করতে পারছি না আমি ভালো দিকে আগে দিয়ে সব ভিডিও দেখি না দেখি সুযোগ পেলে করে দিতে পারবো সমস্যা নেই 1799 মানে কি 1 পয়েন্টের জন্য ডিভিশন অনের আরেক ম্যাচ খেলতে হবে লাইক করে দিন ভাই যারা এখন লাইক করেন লাইক করে দিন এক পয়েন্টের জন্য আর এক ম্যাচ খেলা লাগতেছে 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 অনেকগুলো প্লেন আমার ফর্মে। আপনার সাথে যোগাযোগ করবো কিভাবে? আমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপের লিঙ্ক দেওয়া আছে চ্যানেলের ডিসক্রিপশনে, যোগাযোগ করেন। আপনি আবার অ্যাকাউন্টটা নিয়ে খেলবেন বলছিলেন তাই না দাদা? হ্যাঁ, খেলতে তো চাইছিলাম ডিভিশন অন ডান করে দেওয়ার জন্য। আপনি তো বললেন ডিভিশন অন অলরেডি আপনি করে ফেলছেন, তো তাহলে তো আর প্রয়োজন নাই খেলার।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is a little undercooked. Xavi Alonso. And Guardiola. The ball is bounced loose now. Robson. Tonali. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
মুভমেন্ট দেখে বুঝতেছি।
And this is Messi. Olise gets into some space. And it's Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Olise. Olise!
কিন্তু স্মার্ট এস ইট ইউজ।
Played out wide. Guardiola. Swept in. And it's hoisted clear. And the counter is on. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Zanetti. Zanetti. Robson! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Robson is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, they could break here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Radeon. Adams. Xavi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's running through, and again!
Auto
He's not happy
defense.
with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A heavy challenge.
It is not foul.
That'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello everybody, and
we are up to the break.
Lexington ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 23, Polize.
So off we go once more.
Is number 21.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Neymar. And De Bruyne! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Zanetti.
अरे
And here's Messi. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Argentina claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
enemy opponent.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort. That's another chance.
And goal. I say this.
Oh, he's
Smart
cracked the
assist.
throw. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
Receive the
I think the
ball.
manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's going in strongly.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
একটা পয়েন্ট লাগে
And no
একটা
surprise,
পয়েন্ট লাগে এই
that's a
টাইমে
booking.
ম্যাচটা আবার
He
ফালাইছে
stayed down,
এমন
and
অপোনেন্টের
he's in
সাথে
very obvious discomfort here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
এটাও ব্লক
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zanetti. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Very nicely done.
রবসন
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep
এই
battling
যে
away, and
অটো
eventually
ক্লিয়ারেন্স
things might change for you.
অটো ক্লিয়ারেন্স
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
এই স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টটা তুলবে কবে বিরক্ত লাগে ভাই পুরা
Argentina, number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the
Adams.
field, number 5.
Rijkaard is
Van Dijk.
always looking to break
Number
lines.
25, Rijkaard.
It is
Substitutions
looking
taking
like the
place.
end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen
Diouf.
now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may...
Neymar! In for the
Hi.
braces!
ভাই
Should have
এটা
equalised.
কিভাবে মিস
I
করতে
don't
পারে
think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
কি বলতাম এই গেম রে জাস্ট টাইম ওয়েস্ট করবে
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. De Bruyne challenged just a bit on the firm side.
before
And
added
here's
minute has been
Neymar.
indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Throw in. Neymar. Neymar.
একটা পয়েন্ট
It's
লাগতো।
Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort,
game
and times
একটা।
effervescence, but just...
জাস্ট একটা পয়েন্ট লাগতো আমারে ডিভিশন অন রান করতে। ডিভিশন 2 এর অপোনেন্ট। হ্যাঁ ব্রো, নতুন যে ক্রিস্টিয়ান ভেরি, এটা কি ভালো? হ্যাঁ ভালো আছে, নিতে পারেন। যদি সেন্টার ফরওয়ার্ড সেরকম ভালো সেন্টার ফরওয়ার্ড না থাকে তাহলে নিতে পারেন। ইটস গুড, কোয়াইট গুড। একটা পয়েন্ট হলে আমার ডিভিশন অন ডান হয়ে যেত, সেখানে আমার এখনো 2-3টা ম্যাচ খেলতে হবে, অ্যাটলিস্ট 2 ম্যাচ খেলতে হবে। ভাই মারা খাইতে দেখে খুব ভালো লাগে, নিজে যখন খাবেন তখন বুঝবেন। ইজি ডি বক্সের ভিতরে জিকে পজিশনে নাই, ফুল বার ফাঁকা, সেখানে কিভাবে শট বাইরে মারলো ওটা? নিসিবার ভালো পারফরমেন্স পাচ্ছি না, আপনার কাছে ভালো পিপি আছে, দেখতে হবে।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is for me
তুমি
the
খেলতে পারো না।
ideal
হ্যাঁ
teammate.
ওকে,
The perfect blend
থ্যাংক ইউ।
of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat nobody, comes close.
Pele, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Roberto Carlos.
আরে
Oh no, this does not look good.
আর সরি গাছ
And
করতেছে
that
না।
interception was most
ভাই
necessary.
দিবেন ভাই,
He read that
ভাই
really
আমি
well
এখন
and
একটা
stopped it.
একটা আইডিতে আমি ডিভিশন পুশ দিতেছি, আমি এখন কি বলবো বলেন?
Barcelona with their first
সুযোগ
corner,
হইলে না দিব,
first in the game for either side actually.
এই স্ট্রিমে তো পসিবল না।
That has been knocked clear. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Played into space.
রিসিভ দ্য বল,
He's had it taken off him.
রিসিভ দ্য বল।
Rice. Spread out to the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. So it is still 0-0. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going for goal!
নট এ গোল।
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
উল্টা পাল্টা খেলা হচ্ছে।
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. And Messi!
What?
Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
পজিশনে খেলতেছে। একটা পয়েন্ট লাগতো সেখান থেকে এখন
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Due. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Neymar. That is lovely. Robson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had it nicked away. Tonali kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be
He's
1
come
minute
through and he's had a
added
quick
time.
look inside. Aimed beyond the defence.
আর ভাই
There's the whistle for half-time.
আউটরাইট দিছেন হ
So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm
মানে
looking at the body language,
কি
Peter,
কইতাম
and it
স্মার্ট
doesn't look
অ্যাসিস্ট
great. It's
সাথে
gonna
খালি
be pretty hard for them to pick themselves
পুশ
up
করার
here.
উপরে আছে
But
This is
there's
a
still a
lost
maybe at play.
children's
Maybe
announcement.
they'll thrive
Please
on the
keep your
adversity.
eyes on your children during the match at all times.
বল সাইডে দিতেছে আমার
Substitution on
প্লেয়ার
the field. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 4.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Here's a shot! It's loose, goes for the shot! Robson. Now it's Tonali. Always onto this.
ভাই এই বলটাও যদি টাচ না করতে পারে
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he shoots! Oh, how good is he?
ফাউল অপোনেন্ট এগুলা
He's got himself an absolute peach. Right back in the game.
হুম
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in...
Could be danger here.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pele! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Taken back almost at once. Not the most convincing of passes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Kilitshoy. Robson, he's found the way through. Tries to get it clear.
অটো
And
ক্লিয়ারেন্স
they've got a throw.
অটো ক্লিয়ারেন্স
Tonali. He's in a great position here. And the finish!
Yeah.
He's got a goal!
ফাউল অপোনেন্ট করতে আসে এগুলো
Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
পরারও ডাবল ডিফেন্স
It was a great finish.
এখনো
He
ডাবল
threw it
ডিফেন্স
away
করে
with
রিফাস
great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Doué. That'll be a throw-in. Opts to play it back. Now it's Pele. Pacho did well to stay calm there. Kilitshoy has found the net here, of course. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. And it's Neymar. And
আউল
time is
অপোনেন্ট
up.
এগুলা
Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out,
তো আমার সাথে এমন হয় ফার্স্ট অপোনেন্ট স্মার্ট অ্যাসিড ইউজ করে সেকেন্ড একদম ফার্স্টে ডাবল বার ট্র্যাকিং খেলে পরে একটা গোল করে পুরো ম্যাচ ডাবল বার ডিফেন্স খেলে উইথ আলট্রা প্রেসিং ভাই মন মেজাজটা খারাপ হয়ে যায় না 99 ছিলাম সেখান থেকে এখানে নিয়ে আসছে এসব ফালতু অপোনেন্ট দিয়া ইভেন জাস্ট প্রেস করে আছে ওরেই হেল্প করতেছে সাথে স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট প্লাস প্রেসিং ওরাই হেল্প করতেছে গেম আল্লাহ জানে এখন কি দিবে কোনো ডিএমএফ নাই পজিশন গেম এগেইন সেম মানে আমি পজিশন গেমের এগেইনস্টে একটু প্রবলেম ফেস করতেছি এর কারণে ঘুরে ফিরে আমার পজিশন গেমের অপোনেন্টই ফালাইতেছে আপনিও অন করে খেলেন ভাই ওই স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট অন করে খেলা মানে স্যাটিসফ্যাকশন কাজ করে না নিজের ভিতর থেকে হুট করে দেখবেন যে এমন একটা মিস করতেছে গোল মন মেজাজটা খারাপ হয়ে যায় মানে কাইন্ড অফ মনে হয় যে কোনো নিজের যে একটা স্বাধীনতা আছে আমি যা ইচ্ছা করতে পারতেছি ওই স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট অন করলে নিজ দিয়ে পাস দিতেছি বল অটো লং পাস দিয়ে দিতেছি ভাল লাগে না তবে ডিফেন্সে প্রচুর হেল্প করে এটা ঠিক আমি ইউজ করি বাট টুর্নামেন্ট ম্যাচে যেগুলোতে অন করা যায় ওগুলোতে করি কিন্তু এই নর্মাল ডিভিশন র্যাঙ্ক টু হ্যান এগুলোতে আমি অন করি না
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the
কিন্তু আমার এই প্রেস করা অপোনেন্টগুলোতে খুব বেশি পেইন লাগে এই যে পজিশন গেমের এগেইনস্টে দেখতেছে আমার প্রবলেম হইতেছে এর কারণে পজিশন গেমই দিতেছে বারবার
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than
Kilitshoy! Oh, it's a beauty!
এটার মতো ফালতু গেম আর মনে হয় নাই ওরকমই ভাই গেমের স্ক্রিপ্টিং তো আর জীবনে রিমুভ হবে না কিছু কারণে ওইটাই ভাই গেম অফিসিয়ালি স্ক্রিপ্টেড গেম এটা তো বলেই দিয়েছে কোনামি তো এটা তো রিমুভ হওয়ার কোনো ইয়া নাই চান্স নেই
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know.
Oh, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And That's really well manoeuvred. Bergkamp.
আরে রবসন রে দিছিলাম।
Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Now it's Bergkamp. Luis Suarez. Beckham. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Just press and fly.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
And fly.
Well, facing up
And
to his
fly in
adversary,
Elitebook.
this is a formidable match.
Crash game. Crash.
Lexington really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It could be in here. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Neymar!
Nice goal by Neymar.
It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go
আরে
and
ক্রসটা তো
wrap things up.
লং বল কাউন্টারের জন্য পজিশন গেম হচ্ছে পয়জন। সব প্লেইং স্টাইলে আর একটা কাউন্টার প্লেইং স্টাইল থাকে।
And we have
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা,
our
হ্যাঁ
very
হ্যাঁ
first corner.
ট্রু।
Neymar
There will
with
be
the
1
short one.
minute added time.
He's in a great position. He's having a shot. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Lexington certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to
Just a
take
quick
their foot off the
announcement.
pedal.
We'd like to
They
inform
need to
you
keep
that
pushing,
CCTV
keep
is now
imposing.
in operation
Don't leave
for
the
your
door
safety.
open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated
And
by
ডিভিশন অন
goals.
করতে আমার মিনিমাম
and
আরো
two between them
2টা
at
3টা
half-time.
ম্যাচ খেলতে হবে। একটু সময় হলে ক্রিস্টিয়ান বিয়ারি পিভিটা কিছু দেখি।
Substitution for Barcelona.
ওকে।
Number 18, Bergkamp.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field is number 30, Shad.
Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Elise. He is through here. Elise proves just a little bit too strong.
সিএসকো নামাইছে।
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Robson, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Neymar. Beckham gets
আরে
across to
আমার
intercept that.
কাছে।
Eder Militao. And it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that.
লাইক করে দিন ভাই, যারা এখন
Taking a
লাইক করে
moment
নাই
to
লাইক বাটন
consider
ক্লিক
their
করে দিন
options.
একটা।
And here's Neymar, looking to go deep. He gets big. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vitinha carries the ball down the right. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Neymar has it in a wide position. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Aye, aye.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Pacho. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Marquinhos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get free. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos!
Carlos.
Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
ক্রসিং শুরু করছিল লবণ লাইক করে দিন ভাই যারা এখনো লাইক করেননি
Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He has found a way through. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 1 minute.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Beckham to take it as usual.
সিসকো
Oh, smashing header!
That's just
সিসকোর বুলেট হেডে যেটা আছে ভাই ওটা একদম কড়া লেভেলে
Perhaps not quite
Cisco
utopian,
একটা
not what
bullet
was
header আসছে।
entirely desired, but most
Plus,
importantly
ওটা
they
অন্য
have the
level এর
result
ভাই।
that was of paramount importance.
আসলে জোস খেলে কে মেবি অন ম্যাচ লাস্ট অন ম্যাচ 84 99 থেকে 1799 থেকে 1766 নিয়ে গেছে আবার 84 দেখা যাক ও ভাই এগেন বাংলাদেশি উইথ টপ রেটেড আইডি ভাই টপ রেটেড অপোনেন্ট 713 সামথিং র্যাঙ্কের অপোনেন্ট ভাই রে ভাই প্যারা হয়ে যাবে মানে একটা ম্যাচ যখন লাগে তখন সব ভালো ভালো অপোনেন্ট এসে আইনে দিতেছে এর কোনো হইলো কিছু হইলো এমন যখন আমার একটা উইন লাগে এত টপ রেটেড প্লেয়ার এনে দেওয়ার কোনো দরকার ছিল 713 র্যাঙ্কের প্লেয়ার ব্যাচ আছে মানে কোনামি প্লেয়ারদের মাথা খারাপ করে দেওয়ার জন্য এনিথিং করতে পারে গুলিত আছে তোর হ্যাঁ পেইন দিবে ভাই অনেক পেইন দিবে
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring
এটা আপনি
showdown here.
জিতবেন
The
বলে দিলাম
supporters
দেখা
in
যাক
great
ভাই
voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a
Are you?
right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been
Hit
about
the
cutting
goal.
inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the
বাইরে
runner
ভাই
he
আবার
made.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played into space. Poor robust challenge. And
Lol.
the shot!
হাই
It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
পাও একটা গোল খেলাম
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nedved. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Gets into some space. Robson. Robson showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Tacho calmly anticipates. Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's intervened well there.
Lexington certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
বাচ্চা
Robson
দিছে
has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Robson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hullet. That's good running with the ball. Tonali. It's Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Neymar. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! In he goes again.
থ্যাঙ্কস থ্যাঙ্কস
Really well taken goal. They have come.
ই ফুটবলের বেস্ট টিম হলো 11টা গুলিতে এক টিম
Comes as a
ট্রু
very welcome relief. Now let's...
And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Security
Lexington
staff for each
really
block.
showed some
Please report to the
resolve in
staff
that
room
first half,
immediately.
Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's
Substitution
pretty
on the
good.
field.
Well, it's been
এই
intriguing
ম্যাচটা
enough so
জিততে হবে
far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. That's an imaginative pass. And he plays one through. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
প্রথমে তো কারণ কেমনে খেললো আমার তো মাথা মজা কি করবো ভাই করার বাকি আছে
Ferdinand gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
নেইমার
It's played through for him. Big chance! Big chance!
থ্যাঙ্কস থ্যাঙ্কস নেইমার
Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough and a chance.
Oh, so slow.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kilitsoy is offering a right
তোমার
smile
কি এটা
there.
মেইন আইডি ভাই? না ভাই, আমার এটা মেইন আইডি না। ভাই আমার 1725 হয়েছে, বাকি একটু করে দেন ভাই। এখন ফ্রি থাকলে তো করে দিব, এখন আমারও তো কাজ থাকে। আমি তো বলতে পারতেছি, শিওর দিয়ে তো বলতে পারতেছি না যে আমি করে দিতে পারবো। তুমি যে ফরমেশন এটা কি ইউজ করতেছো, এটা কি তোমার মেইন? আর তোমার ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল ইনস্ট্রাকশনগুলো দেখো, এই ম্যাচ করার তোমার মেইন ফরমেশন বলো। আমার মেইন ফরমেশন ফার্স্ট হলো যে উইং ফরমেশন যেটা খেলি ফার্স্ট, ওই 2 DMF লেফট উইং রাইট উইং, ওটা আমার মেইন ফরমেশন। অ্যান্ড দেন এই যে সেকেন্ড হাফে যেটা হলো একদম 2 CF ফরমেশনে চলে যাই, এই দুইটা আমার মেইন ফরমেশন।
Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given.
Such good technique. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
মানে আমি
And that has been
এক ম্যাচে 2 ফরমেশনে খেলি আর কি।
And that's a throw-in.
1 লাখ থেকে 7.5 লাখ র্যাঙ্কিংয়ে চলে গেছি। স্যাড ভাই, স্যাড। কি করবেন এখন?
Pacho.
গেমের মেকানিজম।
Zanetti. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Shot, surely!
ডিউক, থ্যাঙ্কস। শেষ হয়নি পুশ আপনার বন্ধু? না।
This is a
ও আচ্ছা, তাহলে তোমার ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল লেফট উইং কাউন্টার টার্গেট অ্যান্ড AMF হলো অ্যাঙ্করিং।
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
That looks a good ball through. And it's Tonali. Batistuta. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a
উল্টা পাল্টা
surprise
খেলতেছি।
to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pull it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Robson. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pull it. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham.
4 added minutes has been
Beautifully weighted.
indicated.
হোয়াট এ পাস। 1768-তে জিকে পাওয়া যাবে 7.5 লাখ র্যাঙ্কিং। মেবি না, অ্যাটলিস্ট ডিভিশন অন ডান করে রাখা সেফ হবে আর কি।
He's going for goal.
EMF হোল প্লেয়ার ইউজ করো নাকি ক্রিয়েটিভ প্লেমেকার? বোথ,
Thought he had the beating of
ইউ ক্যান ইউজ বোথ।
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific
Okay,
response
division
it
on
was
done.
to adversity. What a fantastic
মানে
game from those.
ঘুরে ফিরে সে ভালো অপোনেন্টই হারাতে হইল। মোস্তাকিম ভাই 715 র্যাঙ্কের অপোনেন্ট, হাইস্ট র্যাঙ্কিং। সেই বুঝলাম না, 715 র্যাঙ্কিং বাট হাইস্ট প্লেয়ার ভার্সেস প্লেয়ার। ডিভিশন 2 হাইস্ট, বুঝলাম না। হ্যাঁ ভাই, আমারটা করে দেন এখন, বেশি লাগবে না, আমার আইডি ভালো ভাই, প্লিজ। এখন তো এই স্ট্রিমে তো হবে না, এখন আবার আইডি চেঞ্জ করা প্যারা। পার্সোনালি নক করে রাখেন, পরে যদি অন্য কোনো সময় করতে পারি। র্যাঙ্কিং এখন তো অনেক দেরি আছে, মানে কয়দিন আছে, কি বলে ডিভিশন শেষ হওয়ার তো মেবি সময় আছে। টুর্নামেন্ট ব্যাচ, ও আচ্ছা। আর আপনারা যেটা র্যাঙ্ক পুশের কথা বলে দিতেছেন যে র্যাঙ্ক পুশ করতে হবে, র্যাঙ্ক পুশ করতে হবে, ওটা ভাই এই স্ট্রিমে তো আর সম্ভব না। আমি এই স্ট্রিমে জাস্ট এই আইডি পুশ করার জন্য আসছি। তো আপনি আমার সাথে পার্সোনালি নক দিয়ে রাখেন, কোনো সময় ফ্রি হলে আমি করে দিতে পারবো। সময় নেই ভাই, আজকে আর কালকে একদিন আছে তো, আছেই তো, কালকের দিন তো আছে।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here.
আমি
This
আর
crowd
বেশিক্ষণ
doesn't
নাই
do
আসলে, এর কারণে
ordinary,
আমি
and we should be in for something very
এখন
special.
আইডি চেঞ্জ করতে যাচ্ছি না। মোটামুটি আর হাইস্ট হলে 10-15
There is the
মিনিট
whistle,
আছে।
and here we go.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best
এই কারণে
defenders
এখন
of
আর
the
আইডি চেঞ্জ করতে
1990s.
ইচ্ছা
And of
করতেছে
course,
না।
he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one
এটা
of
দিয়ে
its
কিছুক্ষণ গেম
most
প্লে করে
glamorous
আজকের মতো
members
এখন
maybe,
যাবো
but
গা।
definitely one of the most important.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it
এগেইন
not quite so.
সেই
Clearly
প্রেস
is
করা
miffed
অপোনেন্ট।
having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he had to make that, and he
সেই
did
প্রেস
make
করে
it.
প্রেস আপ দিয়ে দৌড়ে থাকবে।
He's a sharp little
এই
ball here.
বিরক্ত লাগে এর সাথে খেলতে।
Killer shy, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think
শান্তি
the
মতো কিচ্ছু
opposition
করা
saw
যায় না।
that
এই
pass
দেখেন
coming a
কেমনে
mile
প্রেস
off,
করবে,
and
আরে
it
বাবা,
wasn't the best decision.
আরে বাবা, ওরে
Turns back
Poor
here,
press.
probably the best option.
Well,
এই
caution
কতক্ষণ প্রেস
is
করতে পারে।
dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And he's looking to catch him up.
কি লেভেলের প্রেসার ভাই।
Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is
গোলও
that.
খাইয়ে দিবে।
He has found the way through. Neymar. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. And the ball is
নেইমার
out of
বলটা
play.
ধরলো না। ওইটাই তো ভাই, এগুলো প্রেসে অনেক খারাপ লাগে খেলতে, মানে প্রেসের চান্স দেয় না ওইটাই। মানে আমি যে একটা একটু ভেবে চিনতে
Nicked it back
একটা পাস
promptly.
বের করব বা
Robson,
প্লেয়ারে একটা থ্রু দিব,
Darren Fletcher can
ওটার কোনো
so
সুযোগ নাই।
cleverly
অল টাইম
bypass
বল
the press.
মানে
And
দৌড়ানোর
the
উপরে
pass just keeps it
রানিং
ticking over.
খেলে, এরকম করে খেলে কোনো মজা আছে? এই যে অল টাইম মানে
Zanetti.
বিন্দু মাত্র সুযোগ নাই।
Robson.
একটা গোল দেই, একটা গোল দিয়ে
And
ওরা
it's
আমি বল
Roberto
দিব না।
Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
আইরে
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot!
এবার আর বল ছাড়তেছি না।
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be
Hey,
caught out,
pressing
you
away.
definitely don't want it to be now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ferdinand. And it's Ferdinand. Pacho.
There will be
It's
1 minute
Zanetti.
added time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
Yes.
They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
এবার বলটা পেলে আর ছাড়বো না
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
না
A solitary goal.
Even
That
he-
has been the crucial difference. Robson. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. Pacho. And Zanetti. Robson. Pacho. Ferdinand. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. Ferdinand. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Tonali. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now, can they get him away? Look at this. Can he finish?
প্রায় রে ভাই বাচ্চা গেছে
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both
বাচ
reading
গে
it and
বাচ
dealing
গে
with it.
শালার আমি এমনিই খেলবো
Our
পুরো
very
আমি
first corner.
হাড্ডির পিছনে কুকুর যেমন দৌড়ায় বলের পিছনে অমনে দৌড়াইতেছে
Ferdinand clears it away. Albert Ferrer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, what has happened here? Zanetti.
কি প্রেসটা মারে ভাই রে ভাই
Opts for safety. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
দৌড়া দৌড়া
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. Zanetti. The ball has bounced loose now. Pushkas. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Might be danger here. And Pushkas! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Robson.
Manchester United really don't have a choice
There
now.
will be
They just
1
have to
minute
throw
added
everything
time.
forward and give themselves a chance to.
And the
অপোনেন্ট
referee
এখন
brings
আমার
it to a
চ্যাটে
close.
এসে গায়ে লাগে
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
বাট যেমনে
The
প্রেস
two
করে
sides
সেই হিসেবে
separated by the
ঠিকই আছে
game's only goal. Neymar claiming the man of the match award.
এই অপোনেন্টের কি অবস্থা ডিমওয়ালা ডিভিশন 1 এর অপোনেন্ট ভাই সিরিয়াসলি আমরা প্রেস করে করে ডিভিশন 1 এ চলে গেছে। ও কি যেন ক্রিস্টিয়ান ভিয়েরি না? ক্রিস্টিয়ান ভিয়েরি। কি অবস্থা এটার? গোল পোচার, ফেনোমেনাল ফিনিশিং, এরিয়াল সুপারিটি, আউটসাইড কালার, ফিনিশিং আছে না? ওকে। আহা 1 সেকেন্ড। স্ট্রিম কি আছে? আছে। ম্যাক্স লেভেল 104 হচ্ছে না? জিকে জাম্প বল কন্ট্রোল আমি একটা কমাইলাম। ফিনিশিং না, হেডিং এর দরকার আছে। ফিনিশিং আমি 92 দিলাম। কিকিং পাওয়ার আহামরি চেঞ্জ করার কোনো জায়গা আমি দেখতেছি না এর। আহামরি চেঞ্জ করার জায়গা খুব একটা নাই। তিনে বাড়তেছে না। 4 2 এমনি করে দেখতে পারেন। অফেন্সিভ অ্যাওয়ারনেস বাড়বে একটু। অফেন্সিভ অ্যাওয়ারনেস বাড়লে আই গেস রান মেকটা ভালো করবে। আর ফিনিশিং এনাফ 93 এনাফ। হেডিং 88 খারাপ না। আর স্কিল স্কিলগুলো দিয়েন। ফাইটিং স্পিড আছে, ফাইটিং স্পিড থাকলে ভালো। এমনি করাইতে পারেন। দেখেন 83 83 13 8 4 1। বাহ গেমই কেটে গেছে। আমার আইডিয়া ভালো এখন হয়ে যাবে ভাই, খেললে মজা পাবেন। না ভাই এখন তো খেলার মুড নাই আপাতত। তো পরে অন্য কোনো স্ট্রিমে বুঝছেন। আপনার পা ধরছে ভাই, আমাকে খেলে দেন এখন ভাই। এখন বললাম না আইডি এখন চেঞ্জ করা আর এক ঝামেলা। আইডি চেঞ্জ করা খেলা, কারণ আমি অলরেডি প্রায় আমি বেশিক্ষণ থাকবো না আর স্ট্রিমে। অন্য মানে রাতের স্ট্রিমে আমি করে দিতে পারবো যদি রাতে আসি। নাম্বার দেন আপনার। আমার হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ গ্রুপের লিংক চ্যানেলের ডিসক্রিপশনে দেওয়া আছে। লাইভে স্ট্রিম ইয়াতে না, ডিসক্রিপশনে না, ইয়ার ডিসক্রিপশনে কি বলে চ্যানেলের। মিশন কমপ্লিটেড। কে 1816। How many matches I played? On, draw, lost, on, draw, on, draw, on। অনেকগুলো ম্যাচ খেলতে হয়েছে। আইডি লগ ইন করে নেন, আমি নাম্বার পাস দিচ্ছি আপনাকে। না এখন না, না ভাই বললাম তো আমার স্ট্রিম মোটামুটি শেষ। আমি এখন ঘুম দেব ভাই, আমার ঘুমাইতে হবে। ভার্সিটিতে ক্লাস করে সোজা আসছি, এসে এখানে স্ট্রিম করলাম। আমার এখন পসিবল না, অন্য কোনো সময় যখন ফ্রি হই। তারপর আবার সেহরি আছে, সরি ইফতার আছে, ইফতারের প্রিপারেশন নিতে হবে, বোঝেন নাই? এখন পসিবল না। র্যাঙ্কিং 25 ভাই, 2000। এটা কি হ্যাকার নাকি? 2500 করে ফেলছে। আঠারোশো করতে অবস্থা খারাপ হয়ে যায়। এটা বাংলাদেশের কি this guy played really well.